Only if you knew what your daddy do, and only if you know where your daddy go. Chill Will, aka Sir Savant, back at ya with a video. This time I'll be talking about how much should you spend on a fragrance. All right. So if you think you should spend $20 on a fragrance, raise your hand. All right. If you think you should spend $50 on a fragrance, raise your hand. 100, raise your hand. $400 to $500, raise your hand. Get that out of here. That's foolish. As you can tell from the wife beater, I'm a blue collar worker. Okay, I hate my job tremendously, but I have to help pay the bills, okay? Because if I don't, I'm gonna spiral into a Great Depression, and we don't wanna do that. So I have to go to my job that I hate dearly. Job, if you're watching this, I hate you. I digress. So realistically, yeah, you do not want to spend more than $100 to $150 on a fragrance, especially if you're not into it. If you're not into scents, and if you just want to have something just to have on deck, I would spend $30 on a fragrance. This is Chill Will coming at you, okay? Chill Will keeps it real. And yeah, if you're not into fragrance, do not spend more than 30 bucks on it. You can buy something out here for $15 that actually smells nice. Because like I tell my friends, it's hard to find real friends out here these days. But like I tell my associates, most fragrances will smell good. Whether they're too strong or too cinnamony or whatever the case may be, the fragrance is still gonna smell nice. Because most scents aren't designed to smell like crap. Literal crap. Okay, so you can find something out here for $15, $20, $30, $50, especially at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, those good places. They do have some fragrances that are decent. But when you're in the fragrance game like me, you're addicted. You're addicted to the good stuff. Okay, and what happens is sometimes you spiral out of control. So here's my suggestion to you. I suggest that you don't go out there and spend $350, $400 on a fragrance. That is asinine, okay? Because I'm not paying retail for anything. Unless I hit the lottery. Then I might buy something retail, but I know where to get it for cheap, okay? And I've already, you'll have to check my TikTok out to see those websites. But I got to get in place where I get it for the low. That's shawty low. That's shawty low. R.I.P. L.O. Shut up, dogs. Okay? One day you guys are going to see my dogs on video. Try to keep them locked up because they make too much noise. They just tap, tap, tap and bark a lot. So I try to keep them in their dungeon. But I digress again. Yeah, don't go out there spending $400 on fragrance, okay? You can tell us, oh yeah, I just spent $500 on a fragrance, and that will make me not want to compliment you, because you sound like a douche, okay? Now, if you spent $180 on a fragrance that retails for $450 or $500, you get props, G. You get props from me. But yeah, don't go above the budget, man. Don't do that, because who are you competing with? All right, now if you go out there and you spend $300 to $400 to $500 on a fragrance, and you don't have no, you're a sleaze bag. Honestly, that's what you are. Now, unless you work at Enron or Bank of America or something, is Enron still a thing? I don't know. I'll have to look that up maybe. I know Bank of America is. But unless you work at some big corporation or something like that, you shouldn't be spending over $150, borderline $200 on a fragrance. All right. So yeah, I talk about some big fancy stuff, and I have some nice fragrances, but at the same time, no. You can't do everything I do. I can't do everything you do. You know, be yourself. Don't compete with anybody. Like I said, you can have something out here that's 20 or 30 bucks that's defecating on somebody with a $300 to $400 fragrance. Just think about that. Think about that. Okay? Now, unless you got rock star money or you sold your soul for riches, stay within your budget. And do what you do. But watch my shoes. Chill, Will, and I'm out.